How can we be certain about anything? In an age when little seems certain other than death or taxes, what should we believe in, have faith in? Well, I'm hoping you'll listen for the next few minutes as we look together at the Apostle John's eyewitness testimony of Jesus' life. Because in chapter 20 of John's account, we're given real evidence for the resurrection of Jesus, which means we can have certainty. We can have faith in Jesus. And please don't trust any second-hand opinions on this. It's far too important not to look for yourself. Doubting Thomas, as we affectionately call him, he endears himself to us because we see something of ourselves in him. We admire his stubborn refusal to believe anything without adequate empirical evidence. Thomas wants to see, touch, and feel the risen Christ. He's an early scientist, you might say. He wants to see and touch, or he's not going to believe it. Do you think Thomas was some sort of daydreamer? Unless I see the nail marks in his hands. Do you think that Thomas was having a fantasy? Unless I put my fingers where the nails were? Do you think that what Thomas saw in verse 26 was the product of an overheated imagination? Unless I put my hand into his side? I think it's pretty plain, don't you? 1 week later, Thomas has received the evidence he wanted. He has seen and touched. Just think for a minute. How do we know about anything that has happened in the past? Through those who saw it. Those witnesses who were there and recorded it for history. This is true for the Battle of Waterloo, the Great Fire of London, the military campaigns of Julius Caesar, whatever. So it is possible to have a personal, practical, intellectually credible belief in Jesus Christ by reading and acting upon the evidence of the original eyewitnesses who've written down the words and deeds of Jesus Christ. Jesus is Lord and God. The eyewitnessed resurrection proves it. Thomas recognized that. But is Jesus your Lord and your God?